Before we begin, please imagine the bell notification is on and you're subscribed to Huna's stories. They laughed. Not a chuckle, not a polite dismissal, full laughter like I'd told a joke. My father's laugh was the loudest, that wheezing, satisfied sound he saved for things that genuinely amused him. My mother wiped her eye. My younger sister actually slapped the table. I'd said, I can't wait for our vacation. We were in the living room, the one with the good furniture we never used, having what my mother called a family meeting to discuss logistics, packing schedules, airport timings, who was bringing what. My father's response came with a smile still on his face. It's only for family, without you. He said it like it was obvious, like I should have known, like everyone already knew. They kept laughing. My sister repeated it under her breath, without you, and giggled again. My mother reached for her wine. I nodded. That was the part that surprised me later, how clean the nod was. No tremor, no pause. I just dipped my chin once and stood up. I'm going to head out, I said. Nobody asked why. I walked to my car and sat in the driveway for 11 minutes, not crying, not thinking even, just watching the light fade from the living room windows, hearing the muffled laughter continue inside. The thing about being excluded is that it's rarely a single event. It's the accumulation of 1,000 small moments you explain away, the inside jokes you don't get, the plans made while you're in the bathroom, the way conversations pause when you enter a room, then resume in a different direction. But this one had witnesses. This one had clear words. This one had laughter that couldn't be reinterpreted later as something else. I went back to my apartment. I went to work the next day. I took calls, approved invoices, replied to emails. Normal life, just slightly colder. On Wednesday, I was eating lunch at my desk when my phone buzzed. Bank notification. Withdrawal attempt $5 in the loaded joint account. The account I'd opened with my mother years ago, back when I was in college and she needed to transfer me money. It had just stayed open. We both deposited into it sometimes. We both used it for family things. I watched the notifications sit on my screen. 11 minutes, I thought about the driveway, the laughter, the word family used like a key that didn't fit my lock. Then I opened the banking app. 3 taps, account blocked, card frozen. Then I opened my messages. Family group chat, the one where no one had texted since the meeting. 3 words, pay without me. I put my phone face down and finished my sandwich. It buzzed immediately, then again, then again. I watched the screen light up from the corner of my eye. Calls, texts, more calls. My mother's name, my father's name, my sister's name. Then my mother again. I didn't answer. By evening, the text had shifted from confusion to anger to something softer. We need to talk. This is a misunderstanding. Please call me. I read them all, felt nothing. The next morning, my mother showed up at my apartment. I watched her through the peephole, standing there in her good coat, holding her purse with both hands, looking smaller than I remembered. She knocked 3 times, called my name twice. I stood behind the door, didn't open. After 10 minutes, she left. I went back to making coffee. My suitcase was still by the bedroom door, packed for the vacation I wasn't going on. I picked it up. It was heavier than I expected, and carried it to the closet, put it on the top shelf, closed the door. The vacation happened. I know because Instagram showed me. My sister posted 57 photos. My mother commented, "Best trip ever," on each one. They looked happy, genuinely happy. I didn't feel much about that either. A week later, my father called from an unknown number. I answered without thinking. "We need to talk about the account," he said. No hello, no how are you. I closed it. A pause. That money was for the trip. Yes. Another pause, longer. That's not fair. I thought about the driveway, the laughter, the nod. It's only for family. I said, without you. I hung up. My phone didn't ring again. I still have the card somewhere, not frozen anymore. I transferred my half to a new account, my name only, but I kept the old one. Plastic proof that something was once shared, even if it wasn't real. Sometimes I'd take it out and look at it. Not with sadness, not with triumph, just with the quiet recognition that some things once broken don't get unfrozen. They just sit there in a drawer, on a shelf, in a closet where things belong when they're no longer yours.